Let me get this straight. You're in leadership. You're not managing. You said you're a leader, but you're nervous about making a decision. How does that work, my friend? Well, let me give you a few things. If you don't know me, my name is Sheldon. I am a leadership coach. I like to say a leadership alchemist because there are a number of things that go into leadership, a plethora of things. Many people don't even touch or scratch even the surface of it. So let's talk about you making decisions that help create better movement within your team, within a department, and for the business. Okay, get your pen and paper out because here we go with the secret sauce. Okay, so first and foremost, making an autonomous decision means that you are able to make that decision without hand-holding. You don't need approval or consistency from the team. That's number one. You can lead without hand-holding. You're not looking for someone to approve your decision because you trust your judgment. So that's first and foremost, okay? That's what the decision piece is. Now let's move into the other three pieces. I want you to know and understand this because quite often people believe first and foremost that they have to go rogue in order to make a decision. You don't have to go rogue. It means that you're still considering the alignment of the business with business goals. It does not mean that you have to be the only hero in the room. It is informed independence, meaning I'm making this decision based on the facts that I have at the time that I had them, and based on all of that information, I am making this autonomous decision to improve the business. Keep in mind, you always have to have your why. Why did you make this? Meaning, is it something for the business as well as your team? Is it a win-win for the business, the department, the company, as well as the customer and your team? Does that make sense? So, number one, it does not mean you have to go rogue when you're making that decision. Let's move on to number two. And I love this one because this happened to me quite a bit. You will be judged before you're celebrated. That's just what it is. I just want to throw that out there to you. You're going to be judged before you're celebrated. And here's why. Because when you make a decision that feels uncomfortable for the business, quite often they're going to lash out at you before they recognize that that was the best decision at that particular time based on the circumstances, based on the situation, and based on the information you had. That's it. Apologize. Like, matter of fact, don't even apologize. Just say, this is what I did, this is how I did it, and this is the reason why I did it based on blip, blip, blip. You got it? Okay, so that's number two. Number three, and this is a really good one. If you don't decide, it's going to kill your credibility. Most leaders don't even realize that making or not making a decision is actually a decision. But here's the downfall to number three. Your credibility with your peers is shot, and your credibility with your team is shot, and then you're looked at or looked over as a leader, meaning you will never get to the next step if you don't make that decision. So let's not mute our professionalism. Let's lead out loud is what I like to call it. Again, it doesn't mean you have to go rogue, but it does mean that you're making decisions based on the information you have. And so one of the pieces, or one of the beautiful pieces in my leadership workshop, is literally making the decisions based on the information you have, but also how does it impact the business? See, the one thing we have to do is connect the outcome with the business goals, the outcome with a win-win situation. Does that make sense? So when we talk about leadership, when we talk about making decisions and how they impact the business, it's always a win when you can display or explain with confidence your why, your how, and the impact it had on the business. If you don't know me, I'm Sheldon. I am a leadership coach. My number one goal is to help you to appreciate that you don't have to struggle in leadership. You don't have to struggle. You just need a strategy and a clear understanding of how to do things so you can get to the next level, if the next level is what you're looking for. If you want to know more, DM me later, and I can share more with you about my upcoming masterclass and workshop. You can follow me here, you can follow me here, you can follow me here, and definitely right here. Subscribe right here so you can get information about the workshops. Subscribe to the website as well as the master classes coming up. Like, comment, and follow.